today I just wanted to give you a little update on my fall garden. There's not a lot growing, but just wanted to stick to the tradition and give you guys a little seasonal update. So here are some cover crops that I sowed, some field peas. Hollyhocks are dead, but those are actually, they've lived for 2 years. So I think they're supposed to be a biennial, so that seems right, but I don't know. It seems like maybe they'll come back next year. They look pretty strong. Some calendula, apple tree. I think that's called a New Zealand black's grass. Got that for free somewhere, and lots of calendula seeds, so I'm sure there'll be like calendula all over here. I'm trying to redistribute the seeds elsewhere. I've brought some over to my neighbor's yard. Take a quick peek over there. There's some right here. It's a little lemon queen sunflower. That's a perennial sunflower. She wanted some flowers in her yard, so that's what she got. Some grass. Let's see what else. I planted a bunch of things that I swapped for at this local, it's called the Green Elephant Plant Swap, where a bunch of gardeners, local gardeners, just divide up their perennials and then they trade or swap for them. So I've got all sorts of stuff in here. It's hard to see because of all the leaves that have come down, which again is like nature's gold. As I say, I just love fall, end of summer. It's such a golden season, and change in seasons for ourselves as well. But anyways, there's lots of plants here that I planted. I can't even remember where exactly, but just filled in the spaces. So come spring, there will be new growth here. Very exciting. And it's a pretty steep slope here, so I'm not gonna just like walk down there. I've made myself a little shortcut here though. And yeah, the veggies don't look great. After my vacation, I kind of just like gave up on gardening for a while, so that, and it was very, very dry this summer, and then it was pouring rain for several weeks at the beginning of fall, and now it's this week has been gorgeous, but that pumpkin's still there. Still building that raised bed up. I just put any like debris in there to like kind of fill it up with organic matter. But yeah, the last week has been really nice, so I just decided to come out here and film a quick little video for you guys. Some gailan, some daikon radish, and this is called Tokyo Bakana Chinese cabbage. So I've just been harvesting some leaves here and there. Some Mizuna, benihushi, I think it's benihushi, bok choy, some baby bok choys. Peppers have all shriveled up and died, but there's still a few peppers on here that I can harvest, which is nice. There's some fish peppers. I feel kind of bad. Like I feel like I should have torn out the pepper plants, but still doing their thing. Planted some garlic where you see the straw. That's where I planted garlic. So that was like last week, I think. Let's see. I took all the chayote and squash off of the cattle pennel trellises, so they're bare, which is great because that means I don't have to do that in the spring. So there'll probably be lots of volunteer cherry tomatoes. Just too lazy to pick those up. Or they might be food for the birds if they like them. Not really sure. They probably have better things to eat. Some bok choy, some carrots, radicchio, which is like how to describe it? It's just a salad green. It's kind of, I think it's in the chicory family. I'm not quite sure. There's some wasabina mustard, benihushi, Mizuna, and I guess this is my turnip bed now. There's some big old ones down there. I don't know if you can see them, but some really nice. It's called Haida Benny red turnip. So yeah, I was pretty happy about those. They do have some like powdery mildew on them, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. I'm not gonna eat the leaves, unfortunately. Some sage. Lots of little seed heads. Strawflower is apparently a pretty cold hardy plant or flower. It's doing really well. It's got a lot of fluffies here, so I guess I'll just scatter these seeds for next year. Probably plant some elsewhere as well. I like those. They're really great for cut flowers. A little curry plant is growing off to a good start. Let's see what else. Let's go check out the backyard. Persimmon tree. There's Chinese cabbage. Excuse the mess here. Lots of dead things. Again, there's a lot of plants that I planted from the plant swap that I got. This green tea plant seems pretty happy. I barely take care of it, and I thought it was going to need a lot of care for some reason, but pretty happy about that. Those ferns are crazy back there, but at least they're staying back there. I like ferns. The ones that I have back there are just kind of taking over. Kind of crazy. Some little straggler plants. I forgot what this one is. I don't know. Maybe the daisy that I had back here, but garden back here looking dead as predicted, but I love the leaves. They add the sort of natural fertilizer for the garden, so gotta be thankful to Mother Nature for that.